Oh fuck. Ooh. Oh, I'm so sorry. Fuck. Took me by surprise. Sorry. Oh god, my neck.
Coming for a photo and stay.
Oh my god, I love this. Hold on. He looks like Mark Zuckerberg. He looks like Mark Zuckerberg. Short head.
You believe this is the only universe. It's not just...
Oh my god. Oh my god. Is that who I think it is? Oh my god, it's Jason Statham with hair. I thought he never had any hair. I thought he was just hairless. Oh my god, that's so cool. Sorry, I'm just basking in the moment. Alright, senpai, you can come out now.
Fuck.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
It just
no,
closed the
I
door.
fucking can't.
Go that way.
Go upstairs.
Upstairs too. Upstairs closet or
No,
something.
it's not gonna count. Don't take a picture, it's not gonna work. Keep running.
Can I get a picture of you? Seriously, tag me. He's going around the
They got him.
He's going.
Fuck. Alright, we'll see you on the other side. Oh my god. I knew this was gonna happen. Oh, it's a fire hydrant. Man, that's embarrassing.
Oh, that was traumatic. I never want to go in that room again.
Yeah, that dark room can fuck off. How expensive it is to install lights in your freaking industry building.
I don't know if this is an industry building. I think this is more of a mine.
Imagine having to go to work in total darkness. That would suck ass.
Whisper, please.
Mining away.
Alright, so I'm gonna start grabbing some branches and some stones. Oh, there's stone.
Am I in?
Give someone money, major pog. Yeah, dude. Give me
I wonder
free
if
money.
I can do it now. I've been practicing my part-time phrase, but I'm not quite there yet, I think. Hold on.
No, that's actually pretty on point.
Thank you. So you can say it's pretty pod. Alright, I'll
I
stop.
don't want to say
I'll
that.
stop. I'll stop. Oh no, really? Are you fucking serious? I'm so ashamed. I ran into a wall. I ran into a fucking wall. Hi, Vince. I ran into a fucking wall. How are you doing? I ran into a fucking wall. I think Michael needs a bit of, he needs to cool down. I think he might have lost the plot here. Are you okay, Michael? Do you need some assistance? Yeah, I think he has no head. I'm surprised nobody got ribby burnt. Hold on, is he eating that with the skin? No. You don't do that. You just don't. Unless you're a pirate in the Sea of Thieves. Hey you. Enjoying the video so far. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And hit that bell as well. It really helps. Thank you so much. And now on with the show. I'm going to stand the clown to deliver flowers. We will be starting shortly. Thank you for your patience. How's that for a huge brain? The new JeffyBed bobbleheads. Coming soon to a shop near you. Why is this so funny?
Here is My Name is Herbert by my good friend Jupiter.
My name is Herbert. I got a bird shirt. I'm licking sherbert. And I go chirp, chirp, chirp.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you can, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at those names down.
Wow. I'm up. I'm up. I'm totally up. Yes. I'm here. On time. No, I'm not on time. I'm so fucking late. I'm so sorry, guys. Turns out I pressed stop instead of snooze this morning. So now I just turned around in my bed and closed my eyes. But then I woke up at 10 a.m. on the dot. And then it was like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's like, I normally wake up about 1 hour to 30 minutes before the stream. And even that's getting it a bit close. So waking up straight and then hopping on stream is a record. So excuse my morning voice. Wait, both of them? I mean, if both of them were late, the only people they disappointed was the viewers. So that's a first. But yes, let's say hi to some cuties. That's you, by the way. Yes, you. Hey, Crasher. Good morning, twice. I'm sorry you had to wait so long. Hey, Pi. What's up? Hey, Alspina. How you doing? Hey, Cammy. Good, evening. Or late afternoon. It's hard to tell sometimes. Yeah, I'm glad to see you all. I'm glad to see you all. I was expecting your wasteland when I come here. Late. Heck, I expect the wasteland if I ever take a week off of streaming. So, I guess I'm kind of, I have what we call catastrophic thinking. It's when you always assume the worst, or have weird images in your head that you don't really want to, about the worst scenario in any given situation. Like, for example, I'll be going downstairs while carrying some bags, and my brain will imagine me falling down the stairs. It's like, I might be thinking about something else, and then I go down the stairs and like, oh, look, I'm falling. But in my head, so it's less deadly, but it's still really annoying. I mean, thank you for the support, Crasher. Although, I hope you're kidding. Alright, so what's up today? I mean, it's Thursday morning. I never exactly quite know what's gonna happen on Thursday morning, to be exact. Sometimes we play games. Sometimes I just watch YouTube videos and hang out with you guys for a really comfy morning stream. That makes me feel happy. Thank you, Kemi. And also Crasher, of course. I'm happy with all my big supporters. I wish I could name all of you. I don't want to make anybody jealous. No, I mean, I wish, Ospino, I wish. It's like they're still building the communication relay outside your solar system, so I cannot contact my parents, and I've been unable to do so since the last time I went back, which was about almost 2 years ago. So it's been a while. I miss them very much, and I can't wait to go back for a little bit. But I'm not exactly sure when I'll be able to get up. We're waiting for clearance about the coronavirus. It's that you guys are on the other side of the Milky Way. My planet is on the other side. So communications don't go that far. Communications don't go that far. Ah yes, who can forget the cereal tier list? I got a lot of shit for my Frosted Flakes opinion. No, they are not Ospino. I've said in the past, Earth is kind of a backwater system for the Federation. Because humans are not part of the Federation. We don't really see a need to build it here. Or at least that's the official standpoint. So until recently, that is. It feels like some people are starting taking notice of Earth as more than just Space Florida. So they started building a relay here. So this should make communication a bit easier. Well, I was not talking about you, Cameron. I was just talking generally. Yes, I do appreciate your support very much. So, what has everyone been up to today? What did I miss? I see Harrison Ford is trending on Twitter. I hope he's not dead. That would be very sad. Harrison Ford is awesome. But he's also kind of a dick too. Which I'm not sure if it makes him bad or good. Hey Omega, we're talking about the communication relay being built outside your solar system. That should allow me to communicate with my home planet. I'm glad you had fun, Thrasher. I'm not very good in the morning. I can basically wake up, go to the bathroom, and then after that grab something to eat, and then wander around the days, wondering why I'm not in bed still. That's me in the morning. So this streaming thing has gotten me a little bit more motivated to get up. But old habits die hard. So because, I mean, it's not motivating to get up to go work. But it's more motivating to get up to work on your stuff. And even then I still have problems getting up, so it's just a me problem, not a necessarily motivational problem. But hey, I'm trying. I'm trying. And now we see why humans don't get space travel yet. I know Elspino is kidding, but I know a lot of humans would do that seriously. And would get in trouble with the Federation. And get their ass sent to space jail. Which is just like regular jail, but you know, in space. It's a bit harder to escape. For obvious reasons. It's like, oh, I'm going to make a hole in the wall. Oop. Explosive decompression would like to chat with you. Don't leave it on read. I mean, you don't have a choice. Okay, so I'm glad to see you back on a regular schedule, Crasher. I feel like that's probably the best way to fix it quickly. Not the most efficient, or the most potentially successful, but it still counts. I mean, alcohol already exists in space. You guys are not the first to invent fermenting stuff for entertainment purposes. That's kind of a basic to Society 101. Many sentient species got their own alcohol. Although don't necessarily all call it that. Some call it special water. Or as I like to make jokes about it, bonus water. Or more importantly, sleepy water. Because it makes me super sleepy. And it annoys me. Because people can drink and have a good time at parties. I drink and go. So it's not very motivating, to say the least. I think I have more chances of drinking an energy drink at a party to keep the party going than to pop open a beer. But then again, if people offer me a beer at the party, I'm not going to refuse. Yeah, I think they did, Espino, I think they did. And it's not the first time you'll see an animal drunk because they ate fermented apples that fell off a tree. Ah yes, firewater. That's actually a really badass name now that I think about it. Yeah, it's like everybody reacts differently to it, Ospino. The same way some people react to alcohol, some other people react to caffeine. As in, they'll drink caffeine, and instead of being super, they'll be all... It's like, nobody knows how to react to shit anymore. Hey, Def, what's up? How you doing? Welcome to Jeffy late stream. Agree, Trasher. Some people and alcohol, they always either go none at all or they go ass first into it. And then they wake up on a roof somewhere. Naked. Sunburnt. Holding a broom. And they're left wondering, why? What? Who? Huh? Oh, nice. I hope you put some days ahead of you to relax by, because the second shot can kick your ass from what I've seen. So hope you got a place to be comfy for a while. So, you got this, Pi. You got this. I'm happy for you. I'm jealous also. I did not even get my first shot because, you know, Canada really dropped the ball on the vaccines. But since I don't really go out, I'm not too flustered about it. I just hope I get it soon. So I can go see my host family, and my real family as well. Because I'm kinda stuck on the planet until I'm fully vaccinated. Which is not ideal. Hey, well guys, what's up? Yeah, bye. Get that Netflix. Chill. And enjoy the immunity to the virus, at least for a little bit. I hear we might need yearly booster shots. So, get ready for that. Alright, good luck, Death. Reset the router. Watch out for explosions. I'm kidding. I don't think a router ever blew up, unless there was dynamite strapped to it. Well, I mean, Crunchyroll is also fine, Bye. It's also very fine. There's a lot of shows in there I should probably be watching. And as for Twitch, well, there's so many streamers to choose from. But I'm glad you chose me. At least for a while. Everybody will, one day, move on and leave me. Am I being too dramatic? Yes. The answer is yes. I know. I'm in a funny mood today. Alright. Have a good one, Pi. No, I know, Kame, I know. I'm making jokes. I'm making jokes. I'm in a kidding type of mood today. Yeah, I mean, the only thing that Spino could be referencing, Crusher, is that someone asked him about invalidating the vaccine patents temporarily so that other countries could manufacture it. And Bill Gates said that it would not be helpful. He did not think it would be helpful. So I'm guessing he said he gave more information and then was quoted out of context. At least that's my opinion of Spino. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I would imagine it would not help India right now because they're producing already at maximum capacity. So they're doing their best. But there's just so many people to vaccinate. And they have such a big concentration of people that the virus is gonna be dangerous as fuck over there for the near future. Hold on. Is Bill Gates buying farmland? Are you sure about that, Espino? Oh yeah. Alright, here's what he said. Alright, here's what he said. So, he responded to questions on Reddit recently. My investment group chose to buy farmland. It is not connected to climate, he wrote. The agriculture sector is important. With more production seeds, we can avoid deforestation and help Africa deal with the climate difficulty they already face. It is unclear how cheap biofuels can be, but if they are cheap, we can solve the aviation and truck emissions. Okay. So they bought a lot of it, and what did they say? They're trying to do sustainable farming. So stuff like Beyond Meat or Impossible Foods. And they're also buying farmland outside of the US to do a non-profit called Gates AG, which seeks to speed up efforts to provide smallholder farmers in developing countries, many of whom are women, with access to affordable tools and innovations they need to sustainably improve crop productivity. Okay, I see. Hi, Action. How are you doing? Yeah, so I think he's buying all that land to try to innovate the farming business. Yep. But he's not the only investor doing it. Yep. That's why. Yeah, so far so good, Josh. And I'm glad to see you doing okay, Action. But yeah, I mean, he's buying it. He said he's going to try to do sustainable farming on it. Which is encouraging. But then again, we don't have all the information here. But I mean, he can't win, Omega. He can't win. He's invested a shit ton of money to humanitarian causes. And he's been working hard to push vaccine research. And people are gonna shit on him for that, because they say he has ulterior motive. If they want to shit on Bill Gates, they should shit on him for the correct reason, which is all the shady shit he did in the 80s and 90s while being the head of Microsoft. That was some shady shit. That was some shady shit. But all his humanitarian work is good. So yeah, focus on the right stuff, please. Because right now, giving people access to vaccines and shit is actually quite good. Because we've never had as many vaccine deniers as we now have. So we need to get as many people vaccinated. Because otherwise, it's not just COVID. It's all the old diseases we thought we had got rid of on this planet. They're gonna come back because people think vaccine gives autism, which it does not. People think there's 5G chips in there, which there isn't. People think the vaccine is a waste of money, and it doesn't work. It does work. What are you talking about? Yeah, conspiracy theories is a mix of laughing at the ludicrous nature of it, and also being incredibly frustrated at the fact that it manages to convince so many people of their ludicrous claims. Yeah, I want the 5G chip. I want better reception on my phone. I've said it actually yesterday, I think. The thing about people assuming the vaccines have 5G chips to track you is stupid at best. Dangerous at worst. Alright, so it's stupid because if the government wants to track you, I've said it yesterday, I'll say it again today. If the government wants to track you, they'll use the little spy device in your pocket right now that can both record audio and video and has a GPS that's active at all time. Yes, I'm talking about your phone. So the whole 5G chip tracking bullshit is incredibly dumb. If they wanted to track you, they could already do it. Because you willingly got a smartphone. I mean, 3G's not that good, Espino, but it's not that bad. It's functional. Well, I mean, the tablet can still track you if it has GPS on it, Crasher. Just so you know. So yeah. At least 5G is faster. And once people can get 5G infrastructure out of the hands of the Chinese, then you might have a chance. But other than that, that's my only worry about it. Yeah, exactly, Kame. The thing with autism is that nobody knows what causes it, but it's not vaccines. And it's a dangerous viewpoint to have, because the less people are vaccinated, the more that people that cannot get vaccine, but really want to, are at risk. It's like if everybody gets the coronavirus vaccine, not only will people that have a bad immune system that cannot get the shot be safe, it will also stop the disease from infecting people and mutating and mutating and mutating out of our vaccines. Because the more it reproduces, the more chances it has of turning into something unstoppable. We're a few mutations away from it turning into something that the vaccine will not be able to stop. And then we're back to square one again. Right back to square one. Hey, puppy, what's up? Welcome to Vaccine Chat with your lovable alien, Jeffy. I'm just saying that herd immunity is important because we need as many people vaccinated. So I'm gonna go get my shot once it's available in Canada, which could be at the end of May or June for my age group. I mean, they won't be able to track you with your tinfoil hat, Hank, but they will be able to see you much better. Goodbye, stealth. No, it doesn't, Espino. It's done. Because seriously, all these COVID variants would not be that prevalent if people just respected social distancing and mask wearing on top of getting vaccinated. But no, people riot in the street because they want their freedom to infect everybody they want to. That's how bad it's gotten. So, also hi Jokita. How you doing, Hank? But yeah, so at the end of the day, that's the best thing I can give you as advice. Even if mask turns out that don't work, it's still better to do it in case it works than not doing it and going, it doesn't work. It's like you don't lose nothing by wearing a thin piece of fabric in front of your face. Yes, it's uncomfortable, but it's a small sacrifice. How's DBD? I mean, I had fun with it. I played a little bit this week. I'm looking forward to seeing what the Resident Evil collab is gonna be for. Right, hold on. You have autism, Kemi. Did I read that right? I did not know that. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, China did do that, Russia, allegedly. That's the danger with China. The information cannot be trusted. But the thing about freedom is you have freedom of expression, you have freedom of acting, but you have to respect the laws. And sometimes with viruses and outbreaks, you have to make certain sacrifices, temporary sacrifices. So wearing a mask, staying away from people while people get vaccinated, sucks. Yes, it does. 100% agree. But it's a needed sacrifice so that we can all get out of this fucking nightmare and start living our life again. You know, going out for brunches, going to restaurants, going to the fucking movies. That would be nice. Oh, Asperger. Yeah, I have a few friends who has that. I'm glad you got treatment for it. It's all about learning the social cues. So I'm guessing you must be getting pretty good at that. So yeah, the thing is, some people have made the vaccine and the coronavirus pandemic as a political issue. As in, if you're wearing a mask, you're one of them, and you must be destroyed. Which is stupid. If anything, don't make a fucking disease a political issue. I don't like talking about politics here, and it's a rule I have to enforce. But I'm gonna say, safety comes first. Pandemics can have world-altering consequences. There's no risk in going a little bit overboard in being safe. There's all the risk in not being safe enough. So why not just be overtly cautious for a fucking change? That's my opinion. Yeah, I hope he'll come back, puppy. I hope he'll come back. A lot of movie theaters will be forced to close, unfortunately. Same for smaller restaurants and small businesses. I have a friend who has a video game bar downtown, who is currently on life support, metaphorically speaking, because they can't open. So it's stressful. Before the pandemic, they were about to open their second location in another city, and now they had to scale back, and they're not even sure they'll be able to keep that first location if it keeps up. Okay, yeah, the thing about blackout rage is that that's probably the scariest part about certain mental illnesses. So I'm glad you have that under control. Oh yeah, definitely, Espino. I've been quite a few times to that bar. And it's awesome. It's not only a video game bar. It's more importantly, okay, I can't go into too much detail, otherwise that might give me, that might give you guys too much information. But, yeah. It's a nice concept. And it's fun to go play games with your friends. And go have a drink in a social setting. And meet other people who have similar interests as you. If they're at a video game bar, chances are they also like video games. So that's already a great thing. Though I'm not sure I could date someone who does not like video games. Can you even imagine? I mean, as long as they don't want me to stop playing video games. Yeah, I wonder why that did not take off here, legit. I feel like that would be kind of fun. Well, I mean, from the times we interacted on voice chat, Kame, you sound pretty in control of stuff. So I guess you do a pretty good job. But yeah, you know, I would not be surprised, Alspino, if there was a video game bar near you. It was really picking off. It was really starting to pick off internationally as a concept. But then again, it might have closed because of the pandemic, so I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, I'm glad you have a handle on it, Kemi. I mean, that's all we can ask for, can we? People have to do their best, and everything else is out of their control. And hey, look at it this way, Aspino. If there are no video game bars around you, you might have to open one yourself. Hey, business idea. Well, I mean, not now because, you know, pandemic, but, you know, why not afterwards? Yep, that quote rings true to this day. I've worked for lawyers in the past. That was actually my old job. So I know what I'm talking about. Ah, damn, that's heartbreaking, Def. Do you know why they closed down? Was it because of the pandemic? Or was it because people were not ready for it in your area? I mean, it's not perfect, Kame, but you made do. It's better to disengage from a situation that makes you angry than to be consumed by it. Oh no, arcades are making a comeback, Aspino. Which is lovely. Yeah. My guess, legit, is they were a bit too ahead of their time. If they had opened up a few years later, they might have gotten a better chance of it. So I feel like if there are any video game bars that open after the pandemic, when people are gonna go nuts with outside activities after the COVID quarantine is over, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of money to be made. So, something to think about. But yeah, they're closed right now because of COVID. Give it a few years, Def. Give it a few years. But yeah, my guess is once we're all vaccinated and COVID is behind us, people are going to go fucking nuts. Can you even imagine? Yeah, that sounds like my friend's place, Elspina. It's awesome. You should go once it reopens. Yes, I'm guessing you did not tolerate bullying, Kemi. But yeah, arcades were something very interesting. A little bit of real talk. It was fun to go to them. And then watching people get their ass beat at Mortal Kombat. And trying to dislodge one angry and very good player from the box. Oh, Dark Fanta, thanks so much for the follow. Is that natural flavor of the drink I'm not familiar with? But yes, welcome. We're talking about arcades. And also a little bit about the pandemic. Welcome to a chill Thursday morning stream. I mean, the thing with bullying, Crasher and Kemi, is that I got a lot of bullying. I got bullied a lot when I was younger. And a part of me wished I would have fought back. But I'm not sure if that would have improved my situation. I mean, it could have probably stopped the bullying. But then again, it could have gotten me into trouble. But yeah, arcades were fun. I remember I used to go to a video store, a video rental place, that had a Mortal Kombat 2 machine. And there was always that one kid that would kick everybody else's asses. And if you wanted to beat him, you had to bring a lot of quarters. I never did manage to beat that kid. But I've seen him lose a few times. And he would get so angry. It was comical. Oh yeah, teachers were useless against bullying back in the day. I remember clearly one case of bullying where the teacher was willfully ignoring it. I was being crushed between two desks by two people. And the teacher was looking and then looking away. Because she was scared of them as much as I was scared of my bullies. Wait, what do you mean hunted? That sounds a bit worrying. So you became high school Batman, Rasher. Is that what happened? Oh yeah, definitely, Espino, definitely. Yeah, turns out changing the status quo can be more difficult. Also, I think Espino said BRB. But they forgot the B. The first one. Oh yeah, you literally became high school Batman, Crasher. That's amazing. That makes me happy. I'm sure a lot of people were very grateful for your help. Was that one of your blackout rage moments, Kemi? Hi, Duck. Yes, I am me. And you are you. You are Duck 902. You are unique. I mean, yeah, you got in trouble for that death, but I think it was worth it because you did not get bullied after that. I think that's the lesson, if I could go back in time, I would give myself, would be fight back. Make them stop. Once they see you're fighting back, it's like hackers. They're gonna go for an easier, squishy target. Okay, I see, Kemi, I see. So I can see why that could be dangerous. I hope you did not hurt anyone too badly in that scenario. But yes, thank you, Deck. Yeah, bullying is still a serious issue, and has been for decades. Oh, that's awesome, Crusher. That's awesome. Yeah, if you have to be as pathetic as to prey on the weaker people because you are not happy with yourself and you want to crush others to push yourself up, get the fuck out. Your life is meaningless. If your life has meaning only when others don't, it's not a life worth living. So please change it. Bullying is such a childish action. And it can impact lives forever. Like, I'm in my fucking 30s. And I still flinch when someone gets close to me and I don't know them. Physically flinch. Because of all the bullying I got when I was younger. So people that say bullying is just for fun and has no impact can go fuck themselves. It's dangerous. It's incredibly stupid. And it can fuck up your life. So don't do it. And if you are getting bullied, get some help, quick, before it impacts the rest of your life in ways you don't expect. Sorry, this got a bit real, but it's important. It's important to me that you know this. Oh god, that's a scary image, Demi. Yeah, so you did not get bullied, that's my point. It sucks to say, but it feels like fighting back is the only way to deter bullies. Or it can also force them to double down. As in, if you fight back, they just bring more of their friends and slam you to the ground. And yes, that's probably the thing that saved my life, Pressure. When I got bullied, the bullying stopped at school because we had no social medias. We had no smartphones to film stuff on. We had pagers. And really, really bulky cell phones. Oh yeah, no kidding, Espino. No kidding. Oh yeah, no, it's fucking BS, Espino. It's so fucking BS. No, bullying makes people mentally ill. Yes. That's the only thing bullying does. At best, it gives you mental illnesses and trauma, mental trauma. At worst, it turns you into a bully as well. And then you perpetuate the violence. Because many bullies are bullies also because they got bullied. Or they are getting abused in their private life. So that's the thing. You have to stand your ground to combat bullying, Crusher, that is true. But it's easier to say than do for many people. And it can also, as I said, make the situation worse. Because I've seen some people fight back against bullies and the bullies just brought more of their friends along to fix the situation. So it's not always a sure solution. It works most of the time, don't get me wrong. But sometimes it can escalate matters. But yeah, anti-bullying should definitely include teachers and adults and parents. Because they are the ones that enable it by not intervening. There are so many instances where the teacher could have stepped in when I was getting bullied, and they did not. They just chose to ignore it because they were scared as well. So, yeah. And yes, Pressure, some are unable to fight back because they're not physically able to. Hey, Cyrus, what's up? We're doing great. We're just having a little serious talk about bullying. And now it can fuck up a life. So shit got serious here for a bit. But I feel like it's needed sometimes. we like to have fun here. But I feel like addressing certain serious subjects can also be important. So I do want to address it. Yes, no kidding, Sebes, no kidding. What is up? This guy. I mean, it's easier said than done, Josh. It's easier said than done. I was a very scrawny kid growing up. And fighting back was not really possible. I fought back once. They tried throwing me in the shower at the gym, fully clothed. And I just had enough of it. So I grabbed my bag with a locker padlock. I had the locker padlock in my bag with my towel when I started swinging it around. So if I hit one of those kids, I would have probably gotten arrested. But they left me alone for a while after that. I mean, yeah, that was also a big reason why I did not fight back most of the time, Garino. I did not want to get in trouble. I did not want to get detention. In hindsight, detention was meaningless. And fighting back would have probably saved me years of, you know, mental trauma. But hey, it's the past. Oh yeah, Spino, we sure covered a lot of ground today, didn't we? We're 1 hour in. And we went from Bill Gates to conspiracy theories to COVID to bullying. I mean, you came out stronger, Crasher. Not everybody would react the same way in your shoes. So, yeah, life is different for people. Yeah, sorry, Garino. Yeah, this feels like a 2 coffee type of conversation, doesn't it? And yeah, I'm guessing that kid had a problem afterwards with breathing and living. I hope you did not kill that kid, Demi. I'm guessing not, since you're still here. But yeah, it's funny, Sebes, how our conversation can hop from one subject to the next. And then when you try to figure out how you got there, there's just no way. Then you had some good friends, Kemi. You had some good friends. They cared for you not only in your physical well-being, but your legal one. The one where you don't end up in jail. I mean, yes, you know, that's true. When I got bullied back in school, they would yell at the bully, and they would also yell at the person getting bullied for enabling it, as in, don't encourage them. How? I'm just standing here, what the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you? No, it's better for health not to think about it too much, Ospina. Wait, you broke someone's arm, Thrasher. Wow, that's badass. Ah, anger issue, I see. Yeah, controlling your emotions can be the hardest thing to do, can it? Sometimes. It's something you work on your whole life, basically. You learn your triggers. You learn to slow down and to, you know, close your eyes and focus. And you're one of the lucky ones, Josh. You're one of the lucky ones. Oh yeah. Bullies are not bullies because they live happy lives. Bullies are bullies because they feel powerless in their personal life. And the only way they feel in control is to control others. So once their power in high school is gone, they have nothing. They have nothing. But yeah, I'm glad you're a chill person, Crusher. You learned the right lessons from this. Well, I mean, here's the thing, Cyrus. You lacked in friendships when growing up, but you don't have the mental scars of bullying to hamstring you in life, adult life. So it's always about the silver lining. It's always about the silver lining in life, Cyrus. Yeah, I did have that happen with one of my bullies, Def. They came up to me at our 10-year reunion, and they apologized. So that really did mean a lot. I mean, the damage was done already. And they're probably doing it for their own conscience. But I accepted their apology. I feel like getting stuck in the past is a worthless endeavor. And you should always be looking forward. And moving forward. And getting stuck on those old wounds is not productive. Well, there. That makes me happy to see, Cyrus. I'm guessing meeting new people is gonna get much easier once COVID is done. But you can still hang out with people online. And don't let people tell you online friends are not real friends. That's fucking bullshit. They're friends, period. Even if you hang out virtually, they're your friends. Heck, I have more virtual friends than real ones. And sometimes I'm more compatible with them than my real life friends. Most of my real life friends are now parents with houses and mortgages. And I don't know, I feel like I have less in common than I do with my friends online these days. All they want to talk about when I hang out with them is their house, and their children, and their lawns. I mean, it's fine. I don't mind. I will talk with them about it. As long as they don't look down on me when I want to talk about video games. We all have our passions in life. Wow, that's good, Cyrus. Yeah. Some of my good friends live in the US and other countries. Like, I'm good friends with a guy in Germany. But we can't hang out as often because his school got too busy. He's university. But I do miss him. I hope we'll get to hang out in the summertime as we once was. That's true, Keme. But yeah, I feel like online has a big advantage over real life because you meet over shared interests, which already is a big advantage. Because when you meet someone in real life, you don't know what their interests are. But if you meet someone in a game of Dead by Daylight, or in an MMO, you already know you have that MMO, or that game, as a common point. But yeah, that's also good, Def. I feel like all those social spaces online are of a great help to many of us who are not fans of going out too much. And that helps me a lot to stay sane. I don't socialize too much, but when I do want to socialize, I have options to me now. I can hang out on Discord with you guys. I can hang out with my other friends as well. And I can even hop into VR chat and hang out with friends in a more physically meaning space. It's virtual, but in VR, they're right in front of you, even if they're actually across the world, which I will never get tired of. It's so fucking awesome. So fucking awesome. Well, I mean, it depends, Crusher. As Kamit said, he has Asperger's, so he has a harder time dealing with social cues in person, while written cues are easier to parse. I can relate a bit to that one. But different strokes for different folks. Some people have an easier time socializing in real life, while others are more social virtually. And that's okay too. We live in an age where this amazing thing is possible. Uh-oh. Hold on. Tracking going. Hello? Technical difficulties, please stand by. Alright, let me try resetting this. Boop, boop. Nope, it's fucking up. Hold on. I'll start it out again. Let's try resetting my phone real quick. Yeah, this is an 80s freeze frame moment. Alright, are we back? What the heck was that? Okay. Guess I might have to update my VC face. Oh yeah, they are there, I know they are. Yeah, I'm the same way, Crusher. If I socialize too much, I need some alone time to recharge my batteries, so to speak. And yes, people say I'm more wordy in person rather than in text, but I don't think they've seen me type. I was not talking about VR face tracking. I was not talking about that, I was talking about VR in general. And then it found that, yeah, that was badly timed on my end, I'm sorry. But yeah, I mean, socializing is something you need to do once in a while, so you don't turn into a hermit. But it's not the be-all end-all of life. Many people don't socialize too much and live fulfilling lives. Hold on, I think I'm off center. Give me a sec. Oops. Alright, there we go. Alright, that makes me happy, Crusher. Any day where I don't make people feel like they're dying is a success. Hey, you and me both legit, you and me both. I start hermit, not Kermit. God damn it, Cameron, don't start. People are gonna go, what the hell is Wilkins Coffee, and why is that Kermit trying to murder me? At this point, it's become a bit of an inside joke, has it not? But yeah, I mean, social skills are important. You should not feel ashamed of not wanting it. But you have to realize it's a skill you need to learn. Because it will help you in life. Especially if you're looking for jobs. Or if you want to make friends. Being able to be social without having a heart attack is a good skill to learn. Over time. Just start small. And work your way up. You can use things like VRChat also to get familiar and comfortable in places where many people are talking. I feel like that would be a good first step. You don't even have to talk at first, just hang out with people that talk too much. And then with time you can start interjecting. And then it just gets easier and easier. Alright, that's reassuring, Crasher, that's reassuring. So you might want to get that checked out, Sevis. Although I'm not a fan of sunlight either, to be honest. I don't like getting tan and getting sunburnt. And apparently it ages your skin. I don't need that shit. Although I'll go out on my balcony to get a little bit of sun, you know, for vitamin D and stuff. But other than that, I'm not gonna seek it out. I like the shade. I'm that stupid asshole in the shade. At the beach. Or at the party on the lawn of someone. I'll be under the patio. Or having my hoodie on top of my head. But yeah, I also like cloudy weather, Service. Hashtag relatable. But yeah, the sun is overrated in my opinion. It's needed for vitamins, but other than that, it's just gonna age your skin prematurely. And you'll end up looking like a handbag. Oh yeah, no, it's not for edgy reasons. I'm not a vampire lord. But I'm not sure about Sebes. Maybe I need to bring some garlic and see how he was gonna react. I can't be a vampire, I like garlic too much. But yeah, a nice autumn day with an overcast weather is a perfect day to go out for a walk in my opinion, Crusher. But then again, I don't like hot climates, so that's probably not helping. I'm not suited to your summers on this planet. That's a scary image, Jermaine, that's a scary image. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like people getting suntans don't realize the damage it's doing to their skin. Hey, Super. How are you doing today? Good to see you. We're just vibing today. Also, ouch, Sevis. I just cut my hand on all that edge. Yeah, it's 10:30 and it's already 19. Yeah, I know. I know, Trasher, I know. I need to call my air conditioner install person soon. This year, I'm going to try having my 2 air conditioners plugged in my apartment. We'll see if it can stop me from having to sleep in my living room this summer. I fucking hope so. I fucking hope so. That was not a fun summer. And there were days where even with my air conditioning, it was like 34 degrees in my fucking living room. That was bad. It's like my whole apartment is a sauna. Because I'm on the 2nd floor, and I'm surrounded by other apartments. And I have big windows facing the sun in the morning when it's the most hot. So to say that the room heats up is an understatement. And not only that, I'm running a high-end PC in here. And it's air-cooled. So yeah, it gets a bit toasty. Well, 30 Celsius or Fahrenheit, Super. Because if it's Celsius, you're a mad person. You're mad. Alright, you're mad. You're insane. You're cuckoo bananas. I mean, I'm a bit jealous, Gabe. I like the fact that you're about to go into winter. But then again, your summers get way too hot, so I'm not that jealous after all. Hey, welcome back, Espino. Espino with bacon. Sandwich. Yeah, I feel like if I can get the air conditioning set up, that does not make me want to melt into the floor during the summer. I feel like I will be much happier as a person. Because I hate being sweaty. It fucking sucks. Well, hold on. I think that's the first time I see someone quoting themselves on Twitch reply system. That's pretty funny, actually. Good work, Sevis. Good work. I mean, I thought it came to mobile Twitch. Did you try updating the app, Thrasher? Maybe that's why you can't see it. And yeah, I don't want to be a sweaty bed. I want to be a happy bed. Well, I mean, it's partially true, Garano. If my room is well conditioned, so the temperature is lower, it also cools down my PC. Because it's starting from a lower outside temperature. But yeah, I don't like the heat. The heat can go fuck itself. So I'm hoping my new attempt at setting up my air conditioning will work. So I'm gonna have one in my living room, and one on the other side of my apartment in my kitchen. And hopefully the two of them will be able to circulate air throughout the facility, and stops me from being the big sweaty all summer long. Looking forward to the autumn, and then the glorious winter, where I can just be comfy looking the snow fall outside my window while playing games and hang out with you guys. I'm not sure that's gonna work as well as you think it will, Super. No, Siberia would mean I would have to be in Russia, Elspino. No offense to Russians, but no. Hey, I think I might just move more north in Quebec. The way house prices are going right now, I might not have a choice. Because seriously, my host brother bought a house last year, and it's increased 20% in value in 1 year. Everything everywhere went up 20% on housing. In Quebec, it's ridiculous. So the only way I'm getting a house or a condo is to move to somewhere a bit more remote. But since a lot of jobs now are remote work, I might be able to actually do it and get my groceries delivered online. So if I can find a place that supports online groceries and has a little bit of transit systems, I might be able to move to somewhere a bit more remote. Oh, I mean, even if you disable the ad thing, Thrasher, I'm still not getting that much money. Remember, Twitch takes 90% of all ad revenue. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. So if you can block ads, do it. Although, you did not hear this from me, I'm kidding. Don't block ads. Don't ban me, Twitch. Please. But yeah, so if I can get my revenue while streaming and contribute with other jobs, I feel like I could probably live a little bit farther than big cities. As long as they have good internet, I feel like I could probably afford that more. It's going up in price there and though, because more people want houses than houses are available. So you are among the lucky ones there and now. I feel like I'm probably gonna be priced out of homes in my city. Or I'm already out. Because I think they're already too expensive now. So we'll see. Right now I'm still renting. because I'm doing this whole full-time project. So I don't want to try buying a house or a condo while I'm doing this. That would be incredibly stupid, and I don't think any banks would give me any money whatsoever. Alright, so an apartment is something you rent. A condo is something you buy. There's a difference. It's the same thing, basically. So condos are apartment buildings that have units for sale. And once you own that unit, it's yours. It's like you own equity in the building, in a way. It's the easiest way to gain access to property, but also the one with more surprises in it. Hi, Kevin. Yes, double bungalow, all the way. So there's some upsides and downsides to condo ownership. Condo ownership means that you share the risk with all the condo owners of your building. So if something happens, you're not alone, like water damage or other things. But the thing is, you have to pull in your resources to fix things like the lobby and other things in the building. That's the downside. Another upside is that it's cheaper than owning your own house. Unless you buy a house in the middle of nowhere, that is. But the downside is you still have a lot of neighbors around you. And if you don't have nice neighbors, you can't just move and not deal with it anymore. You're stuck with them. So it's kinda dumb. Oh yeah, oh god, that plumbing video we watched, super. So much water. So much water. Well yeah, so the reason why I'm thinking about a condo myself is because I live alone. And I want to be near where I work. And since I don't have a girlfriend, I don't have a second revenue. So condos are the only thing I can afford on my administrative assistant salary, which I normally have when I'm not doing this thing full time. I'm a secretary in real life, so that means I'm like the I'm like the trash man, but in an office. I make sure everything runs smoothly, so you guys can do your job. I mean, do you own your house, Thrasher? Because, I mean, that sure sounds remote, but hey, if you own your stuff, that's great. Oh god. Yeah, accidental content. Also, I don't know why my, I think my Wi-Fi is fucking up today. Hold on, let me check. Oh no, it's the app. It's the app. Because it's freezing on my phone as well. I think it might be due for a little reboot at some point. Oh, okay, you live with family. Oh, that's fine, that's fine. Think of the savings. I have to pay everything myself. I have to pay my rent, I have to pay my internet, I have to pay my cable. I have to pay my groceries, my electricity. Well, I mean, I'm open to both, legit. I'm a big fan of humans, as well. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna try rebooting this app. Give me a sec. I'm not sure why it's doing that, but I'm gonna try rebooting it. Let's see if it helps. Alright, I think that should do it. Whoops. Hold on. Yeah, that's much better actually. Right, I should have rebooted this a long time ago. Whoops, I jinxed myself. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. But as I said, I'm open to both alien and human partners. And yes, Aspino, secretary equals office maintenance. You don't realize you need a secretary until you are surrounded by junk because you don't have one. But yeah, the cost of living always goes up, while the salaries don't. Funny, isn't it? Well, funny not in a ha-ha way. Funny in a aha ah way. But yeah, I mean, we have to do what we have to do. So even if this whole full-time endeavor does not work for me, I'm not too worried about my employment. I can just get another job. I mean, hopefully I did not just jinx myself by saying that. Hey TS, what's up? Wait, hi. Bye. I mean, it's not very sneaky, Aspino. It's not very sneaky. Alright, so I guess rebooting the app made my facial tracking a little bit better. So I should probably do it from time to time. But it feels like the latency issue is probably the camera. It's probably the camera. I don't know why it does that. Maybe it's the whole iPhone that needs a reboot. Maybe that's the problem. Alright, let me try something. Alright, this is gonna look dumb for a bit, but I'm gonna try brushing the sensor. Let's see if that helps. I took away the leap motion tracker. Let's see if it helps. Okay. So far so good. And it's a bit more responsive. But I'm still not sure what caused the lag. Yeah, I can even wink. Wait, so basically just rebooting the app made a big difference. I wonder what rebooting the whole phone would do. It's surprising how much problems can be fixed by just rebooting or unplugging something. It's fascinating, really. My friend Senpai Supreme told me this a few days ago. He said 80% of his tech support work when he was working tech support was all about, have you rebooted? Alright, so now it's not the phone doing it, it's VC face. Because I'm looking at the tracker right now and it's not blocking. So it feels like it's a Wi-Fi problem. Man, I wish there was a way to physically plug in my phone to my Ethernet cable or something. Oh, well, that explains it then, Cammy, that explains it. Yeah, exactly, Crusher, exactly. Okay, so I hope there's a way to get rid of the Wi-Fi connectivity with this whole facial ID thing for my tracking, because Wi-Fi is unreliable. So when it works, it's fine, but when it does not, man, does it suck. So I might have to change my Wi-Fi to 5.0 on that one. Or maybe it's the 5.0 router that's the issue. I'll have to check and make sure. Because I think I'm plugged on my 5.0 router, not the 2.41. Yay, tech issues. No, I mean, it's an iPhone. Gotta know. I don't think there's any wired dongle to allow me to plug Ethernet cables into an iPhone. At least if it exists, I'm not familiar with it. Yep. That sounds about right, Rasher. That sounds about right. Right, I do wonder why. Seems like VC Face is having issues. I think it might be time I updated the software. I think there's a new version out. I probably need to install at some point. Alright, so what are you guys playing these days? Any game you guys are having fun with? Also, I need to fix something here. Give me a sec. I just realized I turned off mirroring accidentally. Alright, there we go. So now when I'm winking with my left eye, it's actually my left eye. I don't know why it's not, oh god. Alright, let's see. So you guys are Splatoon 2, Monster Hunter Rise. Right, you're playing 2 Monster Hunter games at once, Thrasher. Oh boy. Octopath Traveler. It's actually on the PC Game Pass. I wonder if I should give that a try. Marvel Avengers for PS4. And Horizon Zero Dawn. Oh yeah, they're free now on PS4, are they not? World of Warcraft with classless realms. Oh dear lord. That sounds actually interesting, legit. So someone can have both warrior and priest skills. That's weird. Hey, welcome back, Pi. Oh my god, that was fast as fuck. How the hell did you get done so fast? Like, more importantly, how are you feeling? Oh nice. I'm glad you're having fun with Fortnite, Kame. I mean, it's a nice battle royale game. The only downside is I don't like all the building on it. Because they do have incredibly cool cosmetics. Although they're a bit expensive. Well, you had a nice life, Pi. Goodbye forever. Hi David, good morning. Yes, private servers I ever use. They're the only way I get to enjoy Ultima Online these days. There's lots of private servers that emulate the olden days. Man, that game was fun. I wonder if I should try streaming it at one point. Oh! Hey, time zones. Time zones. It's currently noon here in sunny Montreal, Canada. I mean, everything is always more fun with friends, Kemi. Even Fortnite for you. Magic Maker. I never heard about that game. What type of game is it, Sebes? Oh yeah. A lot of people here have horrible sleep schedules. So you'll fit in just right. And we also have a lot of international viewers. Alright, hold on. I'm going to restart the VC face. It's being a bit butt right now. Hold on. I feel like I'm 1 FPS. Alright, VC face, what are you doing? You lazy bum. Yep, we have people in... we have a lot of people from Europe. We have some people also from Australia. Alright, where did I put this? Alright, here we go. Alright, let's see if that works. I'm not gonna update this live because I'm gonna get in trouble if I do. Oh, I see. Okay, so you just become a big, powerful OP bastard. Understandable, Sebes, understandable. Wait, did I say I was gonna get in trouble? I guess I was not paying attention to what I was saying. Yeah, the Save the World side of the game was a lot of fun, Thrasher. I actually have the Founders Edition of it. But the thing with Fortnite is that if it did not have that building element in it, I would actually play it more often. The building really fucks it up for me. It's like, oh, there's an enemy. Bang. Whoops, they have a big apartment building around them now. And they're now coming from the rooftop with a sniper to shoot your head off. Good job, Gramps. Good job. So that's my disappointment with Fortnite. So if someone could make a game with cute cosmetics and third-person shooter gameplay in a battle royale setting, I would play that. I would play that. I mean, I don't blame them for that pie. It's if you make a survival crafting game, and you make an offshoot battle royale and you make millions of dollars suddenly, you would just focus on the thing making you money. It's a business after all. So we can't really blame the devs, we can blame the players for that. And also PUBG for not rising up to the occasion to be better. Because PUBG had a lot of cute cosmetics in them. But the thing is, its combat was mostly getting shot from 500 meters by a tryhard. So that was disappointing. Yeah, I'm a bit split on PvP as well, Thrasher. So that was a great and alluring gameplay type. So I do miss it. And yes, PUBG really fell through. They had all the time in the world to fix it. And they just sat on their asses and let Fortnite just crush them. Completely crush them. So that's how you turn a success story into a disaster. Inertia. Inaction. Complacency. All things that will also kill your streaming career, by the way. Never sit on your laurels, otherwise you'll start stagnating. I need to remind myself of that. Well, I mean, I have I have a keyboard and mouse and I still can't do it, Kame. I know the keyboard helps, but still. But yeah, I also like these games, Spy. That's why Stardew Valley is one of my favorite games. Because you can just sit in it and progress at your own pace. And even have friends helping out. I wonder how well Stardew Valley Community Game Night would go. Maybe we could try playing that next month. Would you guys want to join me if we make a bedhead farm? Hi, welcome back, Delspina. I would have to get the mod to allow me to have more than 4 players in my game. But I think we could make it work. I think we could make it work. I'm glad you think so, Spina. Hi, welcome back, Def. No need to apologize. It's a weekday. You guys have things to do, I understand. Yeah, if we play and clear the farm, we could do a lot of good things. But we would have to keep the grass growing, so we could get the silo up and start farming some hay for the animals. Ah, I see that. The internet issues are the worst, are they not? Also, hi, Pod. That's very Pod. That's a big Pod name. Hold on. That's my PodChamp face. Oh wait, I'm not sideways enough. Hold on. Hell yeah. I mean, you might think that, Kame, but that game can get your claws in you really, really quick. It's like one day you're just going, oh, I'm gonna try that for a few hours, and then next thing you know, you have 40 hours in it. Oh, that makes me happy to read, Crasher. Alright. If there's not a super special game that comes out, I feel like the May Community Game Night will be Stardew Valley. Yeah, exactly like Graveyard Keeper, Kame. Exactly like Graveyard Keeper. Oh yeah, that game killed so many weekends, Spy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, I mean, the good thing, Espino, is that you might not be able to play with us, but if you have a mobile device, you can play Stardew Valley. It's on everything. Even your toaster. And if you have a PC that's not very powerful, Stardew Valley can run on it. And no, it's not crossplay, unfortunately, Pi. That's the sad point. I hope you're kidding, Elspino. There's nothing that makes me more confused about humanity than smart appliances. Oh, my toaster can connect to the home network to do some shit I'm not aware of. Why? It's a toaster. You press down the little thing, toast comes out. What the fuck? Why does it need internet connection? Why can someone hack your toaster? Oh yeah, this guy. I have one of those games on Switch. It's insidious how it can steal your whole weekend away into ludicrous grinding. But those RPG games that are a bit more tactical, I have problems with. Normal RPGs are fine, but it seems like whenever I get into a tactical RPG, it becomes overwhelming, and I just bounce off of it. So that's why I'm not doing any of the, what's the name of the game? It's on Switch. It's, there's like 50% of, Smash Brother characters are from that game. Yeah, Fire Emblem, thank you, Crasher. That's why I'm not playing those games. Because they feel overwhelming. Oh dear Lord, there are no 5G Samsung toilet. Don't give them any ideas. Well, I mean, that's the whole point of the game, is it not, Pi? Getting ludicrous numbers. Hey, Poppy. I ate a protein bar, does that count? Also, it's funny, you're the only one that calls me JB. Jeffy is also fine. But I don't mind it. But yeah, I mean, I think it's the point of the game. They also make a lot of jokes about level 9999999 and having damage numbers in the trillions. So I can see why. Choking in the sneeze, that's a new one, Espino. Congratulations. Your groundbreaking work will be remembered as you choke to death. Godspeed. I mean, but why would you want seasonal toilets? It's a toilet. You poop on it. Jeffy 2021. You tune in for these groundbreaking quotes. That sounds ridiculous, Pi. That sounds ridiculous. Or did you have the wacky tobacco, Espino? Or is this conversation making you high? Which at this point I would not blame you for. We've covered a lot of grounds today on our silly talking stream. Ooh, that sounds tasty, legit. Bon appétit. Oh yeah, I mean, definitely, Espino. Definitely, but still. Ah, welding. That's a job that's never gonna go out of style. You will always need shit welded. Well, I'm glad you're still alive, Espino. Don't die on us. And at the very least, don't die from this embarrassing situation. If you want to play a community game night with us, Camera, you would need the PC version of Stardew. That's gonna be the one we play on. Sorry. A part of me is still not up yet. Well, I think it's only the host that needs the multiplayer mod, Crasher. Yeah, usually you sneeze out, you don't sneeze in. You would be a science wonder for many years to come. The curious case of the sneezing Espino in movie theaters now. Watch one man defy the logic of life by sneezing backwards. I mean, at this point, Kamei goes from trying to wake up to trying not to fall asleep. It's just semantics at this point, is it not? I feel like I'm gonna go take a walk and go get some Subway sandwiches after this stream. Feels like it would be pretty good, to be honest. What's your guys' favorite restaurant when you just want to eat some decadent food that you don't care about your health for? For me, it's Subway. Or my local pizza place. Some of those pizza will take off a year of your lifespan. I never actually went to Taco Bell. We don't have really accessible ones here. I think the only Taco Bell in Montreal, hold on, Taco Bell, Montreal. Or is it? Claude Vertu. So there's literally 3 Taco Bells in Montreal. Well, there's one on Montreal, there's one on the edge of the island in Delors des Ormeaux, and there's one in the suburbs in Brossard. Because there's one thing I want to try. I want to try the crunch wrap. I hear it's really, really, really good. Oh yeah, I need to eat some sushi soon, Cammy. I haven't ate sushi in a few months. It's fucking expensive. Yeah, pho is pretty healthy there right now. But if you like it, you don't have to go for a greasy option. Hey, Philo, what's up? I'm doing good. Welcome to Random Ass Thursdays. But yeah, I feel like I'm gonna try getting the Crunch Wrap Supreme at one point. Because I never ate at the Taco Bell. I wanna see if the rumors of the explosive diarrhea is true or not. I normally go for the Californian Rocky rolls and some kamikaze rolls as well. Yeah, I know, Cammy, I know. Yeah, what's the worst that can happen, Pod? But yeah, I try not to get too much takeout these days because I'm saving money for my full-time project I'm doing right now. The more money I save, the longer I can try for this full-time job of content creation. Because the longer I have to do before I blow up in a way. So I've saved up money, but this money is eventually gonna run out. So I'm trying to slow it down as much as possible. And I'm also using that as an excuse to learn how to cook better. So I've almost perfected my hash brown recipe. I did not burn down my kitchen the last 2 attempts. And the one I tried yesterday was actually pretty awesome. Well, I mean, why not get some now? Well, not now, but why not get some today, Thrasher? But yeah, home cooking will always be the tastier option, once you're good enough with cooking. It's cheaper, it's tastier, it's more work, but I can find cooking to be a meditative and rewarding experience. Because you can cook in big batches, and then you don't have to cook for a few days, and you still get to have the savings. Yeah. Unfortunately, Kame, your sleep schedule stops you from certain options. But yeah, cooking can be fun, Espino. But at first it can feel a bit overwhelming as you try to get a handle on the timing that is cooking. Timing is 80% of cooking. And a little bit of art. Baking is all a science that I'm horrible at. Oh yeah, that's far away, Crusher, dear God. Yeah, I mean, I could start, but Vtuber cooking would be a problem. Especially with my setup. Well, I mean, I could cheat. I could just put the webcam or the GoPro in black and white mode. But I'll have to paint myself green every stream. But yeah, maybe I could do a POV thing at some point. And even if you don't have a rice cooker, you can still do stovetop rice. regular rice. It just takes a bit longer. Yeah, cooking is all about timing because some things cook slower than others. So you have to multitask. And that's a bit of my weakness. I tend to forget things. Oh yeah, those bread making videos were pretty awesome. I still remember that pretzel making video. So how do they set up exactly, Thrasher? Do they have a camera on their head? So it's like a POV view? Or do they have a top-down camera looking at their table? I mean, I've heard about it, Ospino. Not sure it's something I would enjoy. But I would give it a try at least. I would give it a try at least. Oh, top-down. Right, I guess that could work. I guess that could work. Maybe something I'll do in the future. Although the thing is, my kitchen is fucking tiny. So I'm not sure I could really do it. There's no good placement. Right, what the fuck are kippers? I'm a bit confused. Oh, fish. I don't think that's part of our English breakfast. Bacon, fried eggs, sausage, mushroom, baked beans, toast, grilled tomatoes. With tea or coffee. Oh, that does look pretty good. That does look pretty good. Although the black pudding a little bit less. Yeah, the black pudding can probably... I'm gonna try it, but I'm probably not gonna like it. Or the blood sausage doesn't matter. I'm not a big fan of blood in my cooking. Which I hear is a big thing in the UK. Like, there's blood in everything. Bunch of vampires. Yeah, there's a sausage with blood in it. Although I'm being a bit dramatic. Yeah, it's fried pig's blood. I'm not sure I would like that, to be honest. I'll still try it. But I'm not sure I would like it. I'm probably gonna try out an English breakfast when the pandemic ends and I can go brunching again. I think there's a few places in Montreal that serves them. Ah, bonjour Barrett, comment vas-tu? Special day for you, huh? What's happening? What's up? I know I've watched quite a few Good Mythical Morning videos. Alspino. And whenever they eat blood sausage or blood pudding, they get all pukey and shit. So this does not instill confidence in me. To be quite honest with you. Yeah, I guess that's why Alspino. Oh yeah, that looked pretty fun, Thrasher. But again, your name is Thrasher. So you like the bit Thrashers. Oh shit, really? Oh, that's awesome, alright, congratulations. Wow, 1 year. So it's been 1 year to this day, huh? On end of April, relaxing stream. I wasn't even sure what I was streaming last year. Do you remember? Spino is at 8 months. Ooh, nice. Sorry, Keme. I have a good quest for Macas. It's probably gonna be Macas. It's really hungry Jack, Keme. Be honest. Yeah, I think so, because I feel like you joined us when I was doing my big 2-year celebration subathon. I think so. Can't believe it's gonna be 3 years of streaming in July. I have a tendency to give up my projects, so 3 years of anything is incredible to me somehow. How the fuck did I do that? Well, it's mostly you guys. You are the ones that keep me going on this crazy ass journey I'm on. And you even got me the courage to quit my job to try this silly little experiment of full-time content creation. I mean, I'm doing better mentally for sure. Although I feel like I could use a little vacation. So at one point, I'm probably gonna take a week off of streaming. I'm not sure when. But it's gonna happen at one point. Everybody needs vacations. And I feel like I have not had a real vacation in a long time. Even when I was on vacation from work, I still streamed and worked on content. So I feel like it's been mostly 3 years. Well, no, that's not true. I took a week off in my first year of streaming. Back when I had like 3 average viewers. So now if I do take a week off, there will be consequences. It's not a meme when people say that they take a day off of streaming and they lose like 20% of their viewership. It's true. So streaming is all about endurance. Yeah, it's possible you joined us just before the 12-hour screen crasher then. Yeah, they are Espino. But streaming is not a job you can take a break in without consequences. It's like a friend of mine took a week off and they lost 50% of their viewers. It feels like you can take a break once you're in the thousands of viewers, and you should be relatively okay. But if you have if you have below 100 viewers, it can affect you deeply if you take time off. Because people move on, and time goes on, and you will be but a memory if you take too long off. Yeah, exactly. A week is the maximum. So I feel like I should probably not take a full week off. Maybe just skip a few streams. You know, to get the more bang for my buck. So I feel like the best way for me to take a relaxing break would be to probably cancel a Friday and Saturday stream. So that gives me from Thursday afternoon until Monday night. That's a long break in my opinion. But it's only 2 streams cancelled. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Oh yeah, exactly, Super. Any length of breaks when you're below 10 viewers is basically a reset button. Hi Atom. Sorry if I scare you. I know, I can be a bit off-putting to some people. But I'll either grow on you, or I won't, and that's okay too. Welcome. But yeah, so that's the thing, Super. I've told you about it. You've been streaming a long time, but you have not done so consecutively. So you're basically resetting your progress every time you take a break. Thank you for the posture check, Elspino. I really needed that. And awesome. TV Wizzy, thank you so much for donating to the upgrade fund of the mothership. What do you want to donate it for? I feel like we should probably work on painting some of those rooms. The bare metal is getting boring. A gold Gura statue. You know, that might get me sued if I do that, Wizzy. He's gonna go and go, wait, why is my statue in that ship? Lawyers! Where are my lawyers? Where are my fish lawyers? Yeah, so you've been in the community longer than you have been following. Oh, Galgura is a shark VTuber. So if she's getting her lawyers, they're fish lawyers. Yeah, those are a thing. I mean, yes, I don't have that though, Espino, it's too expensive. It's also a bit too cliched. People are gonna go, oh look, another alien with a death laser. How quaint. How fucking quaint. And yes, back and neck is important, Espino, I agree. The thing is, I feel like it's not necessarily my rigging that's causing me neck pain, it's just my shitty posture catching up with me. Yeah, it's a problem, Super, but it's something you will have to get over, eventually. Once high school is over, I feel like you'll have more freedom to stick to your schedule, so you don't lose all the progress you keep gaining. Because that's the part that's frustrating about your career, Super. Is that you do good progress for a while and then you stop streaming, and then you start over. And then you go, I've been streaming for 6 years, why am I not where I should be? It's because you stop all the time. No offense. As long as you're aware of it. And eventually you'll be able to take care of it. Once you get to college, I feel like you'll be able to stick to a schedule a little bit better. And it's not even about streaming often. It's about streaming regularly. And keeping your social presence on social medias. Which I feel is something you should work harder on. Anyway, that's my opinion. Oh yeah. What was she before she became a HoloLive girl, Crusher? Because I heard she had an audience beforehand. But I forgot what her concept was before. Yeah, I know you try, Super. I know you try. But yeah. It's like sometimes you're gonna have to push through your uncomfortableness. A drunk cowgirl. Wow, their branding changed a lot, didn't it? Wow, okay. I mean, that's fine. That's what happens when you sign up with HoloLive. You lose your older concept and you get submitted one for you. And then they own you. But I'm sure if she goes back to being independent, her public will follow her. Oh, you don't know what is HoloLive, Espino? It's the biggest VTuber studio agency. They have professionally produced VTubers, corporate VTubers. And Gura is one of them. They're the first generation of English VTuber. HoloLive girls. So I'm guessing if HoloLive is not good to Gura after a while, she'll just go back to be independent. But yeah, it's a company. They give you the concept, they give you the marketing, they take care of the events. You just have to show up and be there. I mean, you still have to post on social medias and do streams, but the managers will tell you what to do. And if you don't do it, they just replace you with someone else that sounds like you. It happened to Kizuna Ai. It could happen to the Hololive girls at some point. I would not be surprised if it already happened and we did not even notice it. Hey, Sora. Long time no see indeed. How have you been? Good to see you again. How's this 2021 treating you? I hope it's not too much of a garbage fire. Yeah, kinda, Espino, kinda. I mean, there are downsides and upsides to everything. So the upside of working for Hololive is that you don't have to work too hard on networking and the concept itself. It is provided for you. But you still have to stream and show up. So it's still a lot of work, don't get me wrong. But it takes out a lot of the backwards work, like accounting, management, social media, and other stuff. Okay, so Hololive does not replace talent, they just graduate them. I see. I guess it depends on the studio. Because they did replace Kizuna Ai. But I don't think they're based on the Hololive stuff, they're another company. And it's like Ninji-san or something. But they have access to high-tech motion capture technology. And also a big marketing budget. So it's not unsurprising to see Hololive girls spending a lot of time reading donations. So they just keep coming in. Oh, Niji-sanji. Okay, I see. I see. Almost had it. Almost had it. Yeah, Kizuna now is 4 people. And then, no wait, 3. Although there was a big collab recently with Kizuna Ai, at least one of them, and one of the V-Shoujo girls. That was pretty awesome. They crossed the streams. So now, Western VTubers have now officially collabed with the original VTubers. And yeah, Nyanners. Who would have known? Who would have known? But it's pretty amazing to see what VTubing has become over the years. And that's pretty exciting to see what's gonna happen. Hey senpai. No. Also, do you change your chat color? I think this one fits you more because it goes better with your gold and black setup. Yeah, branding. Woohoo. What happened to the original Kizuna Ai? Oh my god. He got fired. He got fired. How are you doing, senpai, by the way? Hope you've been well. Well, I mean, I would call that getting fired. Crusher. I would call that getting fired. It's just being fired the coward's way. They don't want to fire you, they just stop offering you work. But that's the definition of getting fired. Yeah. Those are really comfy morning hours, aren't they, senpai? But staying in bed too long can have the backwards effect. Because then you're sleepy for longer. And that could be a problem. Oh yeah, I've been doing pretty good, Sarah. Working on this full time has been a wonder for my mental health. But I feel like I could use a few days off. But I'm still gonna fight for it. Oh yeah, I guess that's true, senpai. Like the hawk, your secret is you're always tired. Oh yeah, I should probably get back into Battle Royales at some point. I don't feel like Apex might be the one to do it. I feel like I would just Yeah, I'm glad you caught the reference. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I should probably give another shot to Battle Royales. Well, I don't feel like Apex would be the one. But I feel like I would just make you angry if you played with me. Well, they basically had her waiting for them to call her back in for so long she had to breach her own contract just to make money to survive. Oh, that's fucking heartbreaking. Oh my god, corporations suck. I'll just stay independent, thank you very much. At least if I'm starving, it's because of my own problems. Ah, that's the trick, Senpai, that's the trick. Fair enough, Governor, fair enough. And now with a lot of English VTubers to choose from, and even some French ones. Governor, I'm sure you have many options to choose from. Although wait, I've not seen a lot of French VTubers. I'm guessing they exist. I know there's a few French VTubers, but they only stream in English. Like Baguette-chan is from France. But they only stream in English. I mean, it already started, Senpai. Did you see the Netflix VTuber model? It's happening. It's happening. It's a part sheep, part human hybrid. Yeah, Baguetto is a sweetheart. I love their art. Although I've spoken in French at them a few times, I don't think they like speaking French most of the time. No, I mean, it's like a cat girl, but with a goat instead, Raspino. And yeah, what gave it away, Crasher? Was it the baguette? Or the beret? It's a cool concept. It leans into the jokes. I'm gonna have to look to see if there's any French VTubers. I don't think it's like I know on the Quebec French spheres, I don't think there's any VTubers yet. I think there's one, but he streams in English. Hey, hi from Hungry Jack's waiting lane. Quick, put me on speaker. Hello, people of Hungry Jack's. I come in peace. Give me hamburgers. Alright, I hope you did not do that for real. I don't want to get you in trouble. Yeah, right, Senpai, right. Je ne te crois pas. Je ne te crois pas. Yeah, that's the big difference, Sereno. Because I'm a French VTuber in a way. But I speak mostly English on my streams, so I don't actually count. Wait, I'm on speaker. Hi. Oh god, that's embarrassing. Ooh, cringe. Wait. Are you in the car lane? That's a little bit less... That's a little bit less, dramatic. Sorry. I'm not familiar with them. Because at first, when I started this project, I wanted to start it out in French and stick to French audiences. But I stopped myself because my last project was a French stream and it did not go well. Just to give you an example, it took us about 10 years to get to 1,000 followers on Twitter. And I got that in like a year on this project. The audience is tiny. Let's see, Senpai tried speaking French. Je suis française, j'adore fumer, manger, escargot, pain, fromage au vin. Oui, oui, je suis français, c'est le meilleur que j'aime être français. Ooh, that hurts. That hurts. The first part when you said je suis française, you used the female pronoun. Right, allow me to translate for you, Spino. I am French. I love smoking and eating. Escargot. What is escargot in English? Snail. Snail. Right, so I am French. I love smoking and eating. Snails. Bread. Cheese. Wine-flavored cheese, which does not exist. Yes, yes, I am French. This is the best that I am loving being French. It sounds a little bit... It's off. I appreciate the attempt though, Senpai. I appreciate the attempt. Photo trap from my die Karo Jai. What the... Oh. Wait, what the fuck did you make me say? Yeah. It's pain. Not pain. Pain. Pain is bread. Oh, it means I'm sorry, I don't understand. Photo trap from my die Kai Jai. How was that? Yeah, pain is bread. You say it pain. Pain. It's bread. Yes, you want some pain. Bread is tasty as fuck. But I'm not sure why it's associated with pain in English. I don't have a preference, to be honest, Spy, when gender is concerned. So pronoun-wise, I've said it before, it's he, she, they, I don't care. As long as it's not it. Because I'm not an object. Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure, no, no, that doesn't work, Marek, because, hey, you just said it in the French Quebec way, which makes no sense to them. Oh yeah, that's my pronoun, Spy. He, she, they. I have no preference. So, what's the closest thing to eh? What's the thing that sounds eh in English? Eh. I can't find the word. Also, hi Ketsu. How you doing? It's always funny because sometimes Senpai shows up first, other times it's Ketsu, but the other will always come up eventually. It's magic. Alright, drive safely, Kame. I'm glad to hear that, Ketsu. Hope you're having a lovely Thursday morning. Yeah, what do you put in a toaster? Pain. Right, hold on. There has to be a pronunciation. Let me check. Yeah, there's not an easy answer in here. No, it's Thursday start. Or maybe it's Friday for you, Mr. Time Zones. I don't know, some people say that's Italian, Ospina. Oh, that's interesting, Pi. Gendered things are normally tied to the person being talked to, or the subject, not the person talking. So that's quite interesting. I did not know that. Huh. Yeah, if you ever come to Montreal, Senpai, I'll show you the full French experience. And then you get to be even more confused. Oh yeah, time flies, doesn't it? It feels like this week just started, and we're already on fucking Thursday. It's like this whole year project of full-time work is gonna go by in a flash at the rate things are going. Sorry, the vowels are some of the strangest within language. The vowels can be in front, behind, above, and below the consonant. Oh dear lord. Yeah, I'm never learning Thai. I'm sorry. I can barely write French and English as it is. I do appreciate all the lovely languages your planet has. But I can't expect to remember my native language as well as French and English. It's too much for my tiny-ass brain. Tiny brain. Tiny. Tiny smooth brain. Yeah, we're on the 8th of March. We have completed our 3rd month of full-time. 3rd month. So that means we're a quarter of the way through. Already. Man, that's nuts. Feels like just yesterday that I was grabbing my stuff from the office and going back home. That was a weird time for me. I've worked at that law firm for 10 years. So quitting was a bit emotional for me. But I feel like I made a good choice. Because spending this year with you guys is gonna do wonders for my mental health. And then even if I fail afterwards, I can still go back to work. Not necessarily at that job, but somewhere else. And to be honest, things were not going so well at the law firm. They are having serious problems right now. They've lost a few senior partners in the last few months. So I think I've made the right choice. I think I've made the right choice. Because everybody knows what the failure cascade of an office is. More people quit. Less people join. The remaining people get all the work of the people that leave. And they also quit. Which brings more work to the remaining people. That makes them quit as well. And at the end there's only like 3 people left. And they have the job of 10 people. And the office just implodes. And they bankrupt themselves. I mean, not you, Ospina. You're the exception to the rule. I'm kidding, you're lovely, stop it.
When you hear music, what you really hear when you hear melody is the interval between one tone and another.
That's some chill music, dear Lord. Just wanna vibe.
So in the same way, in the intervals between this year's leaves, last year's leaves, this generation of people and that generation.
Yep.
The interval is
What a long strange trip it's been. But yeah, 10 years was over in a flash. It's like I started there at February 8th, 2011. And I quit at February 8th, 2021. On the day. That was a third of my life. A little less than a third, but still. Really makes you think. A lot has happened in that time. Hey, welcome back, Kemi. What did you end up getting? I was a little bit shocked. Because at first I was expecting you to... I was expecting someone else to hear me. And then go, what the fuck is that person listening to?
So space, night, death, darkness, not being...
So Vince.
is an
So Vincent got you into this stream, Alspino. I totally forgot about that. Huh.
Your buzzsaw has no
It's funny to see how people find my channel. Gives me an idea on how well I'm doing.
That's the way
A lot of you guys came from raids. Double Smoky Angus, oh god, that sounds good. Large chips, which means fries. Large coke, large onion rings, and 6-piece nuggets. Oh my god, that's a big meal. You're gonna fucking fall asleep after this. Or at least I would. It must be hard to not try to appeal to English viewers. What do you mean by that, Joanna? What do you mean? Also, Whisper got your hair, Kemi. Nice. Hey, Agent, what's up? How you doing? Hey, it's a small world then. Yeah, Vincent is awesome. No, it's a just chatting day. I woke up late. But I was not really in the mood to play a game this morning, so I just wanted to chill and hang out with you lovely, lovely people. Oh yeah, you found me on one of my rare Minecraft streams, super. That was kind of funny. Hey, good morning to Chunky. Glad to have you. Hey, Knight, what's up? Yeah, it's probably a Zentria raid, Crasher. Either that, because I don't think the Iron Mouse raided me. So it's probably a Zentria raid. I got raided by her twice. Back when she used to have 150 average viewers. All times have changed. I mean, it's better to have a more leak-proof container, Kemi. I feel like that's better long-term, so you don't get grease everywhere. But at least you worked out, Agent. I have not done so. I've been skipping on my Ring Fit Adventure hangouts. Yeah, back in the day when she was member of the ALA and leader of the VSW. Before she blew up and decided to leave it all behind. Yeah, I have not streamed Minecraft in forever to Chunky, that is true. I should probably do that again at some point. Maybe try join another one of those very complicated servers. Well, no, the thing about that Stark is that the story with Vshoujo and Zentreya is that they all grew up together. They all grew up together because they were always hanging out together before they were even Vshoujo. And they were doing collabs. And those collabs brought more people in. And they all rose because of it. So that's how it happened. Yeah, it's interesting actually. It's interesting actually. Yeah, I feel like, how long do we have to wait for that though, Super? I heard it's been split into 2 parts. Oh yeah, I heard about that, Senpai. I heard about that, yes. Yeah, that could be fun. Get the gang back together for a collab. Well, to be honest, GTFO is fun, but the numbers are not there. which is a shame because the game is a ton of fun. So first update is in the summer while the other one is during the holiday times, okay. So what are we actually getting this summer though? Super. No, I mean... Yeah, that's fair, senpai, that's fair. It's just that I've been a little bit more sensitive to numbers recently because of the whole full-time thing. I'm trying not to let it affect me too much. But some days are harder than others. You know where it is. I saw Spino trying his hand at French. Comment mes pieds sont-ils s'ils n'ont pas de nez? How does my feet smell if they don't have a nose? Oh god, you just bunned me in French. Fucking hell. How dare you? How dare you? Okay, so the actual fun update is in the holiday dance, super. That's what I was looking forward to. Oh, I know, senpai, I know. I know. But you still have to pay attention to it. Because it's a metric to see how well you're performing and how you can improve. So you have to pay attention to it. But you cannot let it... you cannot let it take it over all your stuff. Hi, friend. But yes, friend has a point. I'm not sure if I'll reopen the same map with Shanky, because I might try other mods, but I'll keep that in mind, thank you. But yeah, Melody, Nyanners, and Silverfield had some nice viewership before Bishoujo, but it was not that high compared to what it is now. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing though, about the viewership and such. As much as I try not to focus on it, senpai, you still have to pay attention to it a little bit. Because it sucks to say, but it's a good way to see how you're doing, generally speaking. And you have to take measures to address it, whenever you can. But you have to make sure you don't go nuts from it. It's a careful balancing act. Because if you think too much about numbers, they can consume you. And then all is lost. Because if you stream only to look at your numbers, you're gonna have an awful, awful time. The worst. Also, thank you for the host day. How have you been? It's been a hot minute, has it not? But yeah, that's about it. Streaming is a balancing act. It's a balancing act. Oh, thank you, Tanky. Refreshing. Well yeah, they exploded after Bishoujo. But they were getting good growth before Bishoujo as well. But Bishoujo really blew it up in a meaningful way. Oh yeah, I mean, if I wanted big numbers above all else, I would just stream Fortnite. Alright buddy, thank you for hanging out. I hope you have a lovely rest of your week. I mean, it looks even better to thank you when I have my VR strikers on. But I did not feel like getting my rig set up today. Ah, Fortnite is dead, senpai, no. As much as you think it is, it's not. It sounds like it died, because it lost its top performing numbers. But it's still doing much better than a lot of places. Like, for example, let's go take a look. Alright. Fortnite still has one 137,000 viewers. Alright, have a good day, Super. Thank you for dropping by. So, right now, the only thing beating Fortnite is Valorant, League of Legends, Call of Duty Warzone, Counter-Strike, Just Chatting, and Grand Theft Auto 5, because I'm guessing I'm a big streamer role-playing. So, I mean, Apex is doing okay, but it has like half of the numbers of Fortnite. It's roleplay, I'm guessing. Let's go take a look, Thrasher. Oh. Spanish. French. Spanish. Yeah, that's the big thing. That's the big thing about Twitch recently, is that they have a gigantic Spanish-speaking viewership. And if you want to grow very big on Twitch these days, speak Spanish. You'll be incredibly surprised. Hold on, this is gonna be a European French, is it not?
Senior Chief Kelly, it appears you have a common enemy with the United.
Oh dear Lord. Ads. No, I mean, yeah, the Spanish people are a big thing on the Twitch these days. Oh, well, I mean, that's good, Senpai, that's good. I'm glad it's trending again.
On y va? Alors attendez. Vous voulez qu'on se mette où? Écartez-vous un peu, mettez-vous. Ou alors je me mets au soleil. Comme vous voulez. Je me mets au soleil,
Yep, that's really big Europe French accent right here.
Alors attends, non, attends, recule un peu.
Ok. Back away.
C'est bon.
It's good.
Alors, je vais compter jusqu'à 3.
I'm
À
gonna count to
partir de
3.
3, c'est comme vous voulez.
At 3, do what you must.
Je vous entends pas très bien, n'hésitez pas à parler plus fort. Hein. Ouais, c'est bon.
Vous m'attendez?
Someone's gonna get shot live on air.
À la 1.
1.
À la 2.
2.
À la 3.
3. We got tased. Don't tase me, bro. I think I can translate that in English.
Wow, mon gars!
Wow, my man. That was good.
Oh, il est bon.
That was fun.
Par contre,
Juste que tu me changes ce petit caleçon, mais après on est bon.
Oh merde, d'accord. Je compte sur toi.
I counted on you.
Si tu as parlé à une personne.
Ça reste
If you talk to this, about this to anyone.
Jouer, ouais.
Oui, bah grosso modo, j'utilise que pour ça.
Ouais, mais bien sûr. Mais écoutez, chacun ses plaisirs, vous savez.
Everybody has their kinks, I guess.
Moi, ce qui est important pour moi, c'est simplement que tout le monde soit pas au courant, parce que sinon.
What's important for me is that no one must know of this.
Se fait taser, non.
Bon, c'est pas malsain, vous savez, il y en a qui préfèrent même faire ça avec les animaux et tout, donc là.
Some people like stuff with animals, so I guess it's fine if you like getting
Ça, c'est
tased.
surtout déjà de une interview.
Yeah, let's not talk about
Tu
this.
poses souci à des gens. Parce que
Let's not talk about this.
parce que moi, le
Also,
truc du taser, c'est que ça
thank
pose
you for the
souci à
raid.
personne, à part vous. Mais je vous demande.
Welcome, Raiders. I am JeffyBed the Alien, offering live casting of a random-ass French streamer, because I like doing translation on the go. It's fun. How was the stream class?
Merci infiniment à vous, surtout parce que.
Thank you so much.
Non, mais pardon?
Vous voulez un petit remontant pour ça? J'ai des petits chocolats, vous savez, chocolat au lait là.
I also have some chocolate for you. Sure, why not?
Ça peut vous détendre après tout ça.
There you go.
Jamais bu chocolat là.
Oh, c'est du petit chocolat au lait, vous savez.
Bah ouais,
avec le lait de la ferme. Oh, et la police.
Là.
Well, here comes the cops.
Vous dites rien pour le taser.
J'ai rien dit.
Don't say anything about the taser.
Bah, je
Don't say anything about the taser.
Qu'est-ce qu'il fout?
On a rien fait. Attendez, mais c'est Monnier.
We did not do nothing.
Monnier, il dort pas?
Yeah, sure, run at the cops with your hands up.
Qu'est-ce que vous faites?
Bonjour, monsieur.
On vient voir parce qu'on a entendu des explosions.
Hi, officer, we heard explosions. Something blew up.
Non.
We heard explosions. No explosions. Yeah, something blew up.
Si on peut utiliser le terme, mais...
Stop kidding around. Wait, what the fuck is that?
Non, explosion, non. Hop, Innocent, on
Ah,
était à
t'as regardé
vendu
mon tâche.
dessus, je l'ai vendu dessus.
Hope you enjoy near.
Bien sûr.
Un petit tour pour être surpris, y'a pas de problème.
On va juste regarder.
Depends how good you are at Spanish, super.
Il est complètement bourré, lui.
Qu'est-ce qu'il fait, monsieur Monnier, là? Qu'est-ce qu'il fait?
On arrive.
Il est...
Ah!
Qu'est-ce que vous faites?
C'est parce que... Panis, qu'est-ce que tu fous?
Mais... Monsieur Monnier?
Oui.
Officer seems like.
Oui.
Vous êtes sûr parce que...
Are you okay? You look a bit weird.
Eh bien oui, ça va très bien, monsieur Torres.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Appelez-moi Fab, Fab, sans problème.
Oui, Fab, oui.
Oui, pas de problème.
Sérieusement, vous avez rien entendu, messieurs?
Non, par contre, attention, un sanglier, ouais. Non, on n'a rien
Don't pay attention to the pig.
Rien entendu, Jackie.
J'ai entendu, nous on parlait business, y'a pas de problème.
Ah, vraiment.
Why is there a pig here?
Ok.
Ah non.
Bah, on va pas...
I don't get this. Alright, why do you think it's a mistake, Def? I'm curious to see your opinion on that.
Bonne journée.
Ça y est, je me sens mieux, Panis. Je me sens mieux. C'est passé.
Waouh.
I can't believe there's 43,000 people watching this.
Là, c'est pas sur ces cimetières indiens ou ce genre de conneries, non?
Bah, c'est... je sais pas. Qu'est-ce qu'il fout?
Ouais,
Attention, le sanglier, hein!
Yeah, don't run over the hog.
Bah écoutez, je vais pas vous retenir plus longtemps, moi de toute façon, j'ai eu ce que je voulais.
Alright, you got what you wanted and you got to
Ça
go.
reste entre nous, bien sûr.
Ça reste entre nous. On dit rien à personne. Hop, on lève les bras.
J'ai rien vu.
Et je vais vous ouvrir le portail, allez-y.
Well, I mean, is that... I feel like that's more of a MOBA thing, Def, than a Spanish thing, I feel like. Yeah, Dota and League of Legends have always been toxic. Yeah, I'm not sure how people can watch these things. I'm guessing you have to tune in when it starts, so you get to learn about all the characters. This is like a sitcom. An improvised sitcom, in a way. At least I think so. Because, I mean, 40,000 people. There's a lot of people for a French streamer. Although that's probably something that's hurting me if I did French projects, is that if I speak French, it's not the correct type of French, and it's not in the correct time zone. So these people tune in, but I'm not streaming at those hours. Alright, so now Def and Thrasher are telling me two different things. So Thrasher was in the beta and said it was always a shit show. Def says that in the early days it was not a shit show. Yeah, exactly, Agent, exactly. That's what I used to get when I was doing my old project. But yeah, at the end of the day, I think that's the easiest simplification we can make start. Everything that is competitive brings out the toxic people. Yeah. Same, legit, same. But yeah, I mean, there's probably some nice French content out there. I could probably translate to you guys. Because I'm really good at translating on the fly. So maybe that's something I should explore a little bit more. Would you like me to explore French content and hold your hand as I translate it for you? Would that be a fun thing to do? Yeah, I mean, that's usually the case, guys. Things start out fine, but when people start min-maxing and getting really salty, that's when the toxicity starts. Oh yeah, sure. I say the word hand-holding and Bobby busts out of the wall like the Kool-Aid man. Good timing, Bobby, good timing. That's funny, sorry. No, it's much harder to do that, Kame. Dear God. I can't blame you, Stark. I used to play League of Legends back in its beta days. And even back then it was confusing as fuck for me. So I did not reproduce this experience. No, I think I played for about a week, Dad. Get your facts straight. No, I guess that's true, legit, that's true. But I think Rocket League is the exception to the rule. Is there any other communities that are in a competitive game that does not want you to jump off a building? Yeah, Hero of a Storm is a chill community because it's, well, there's not many people in it. Well then, consider me educated. I don't know much about the community in the Rocket League, so I have to trust what you guys say to me. It's interesting because Legit seems to have had totally different experiences from you guys. Is it a rank thing? Maybe it's a rank thing. So maybe because you are in Grandmaster Stark, you might have a different thing. Hey, how are you doing, Fina? Welcome back. Okay. So I think we can agree to disagree, but still agree on one point. It's not as toxic as others, but it still kinda is. So I'm guessing it's like, if you play Rocket League and you're at high rank, there's no toxic people. But it gets really toxic if you get up in ranks. Hey, it's the same with Dead by Daylight. People are having a lot of fun, until you get to red ranks. And then it becomes really, really, really salty. Yeah, sounds about right for me as well, Agent. It's been a while. I think last time I played Rocket League, it was with Senpai. That was actually a lot of fun. So don't rank up in games. Yes, super. Or play casual. I think that's the recipe to happiness. TFT. Oh, Team Fight Tactic. Yeah, Hearthstone. I never really played Hearthstone, so I cannot comment on that task. Community game night of Rocket League. Maybe, Kame, maybe. That could be fun. Speaking of fun. Thank you for the biddies, that. Dear God. That's pretty much a punctuation point of this conversation. Yeah, I'm not much for card games, to be honest. But there's one thing I'm curious about. If I started looking at French YouTube videos and translating it as I go along, watching it with you, would that be something you guys would want to watch? Because I feel like there's a lot of interesting content on the French side of things. But I feel like would be good to discover together. That might be a fun little thing to do for a Thursday stream. Alright, Alright, I'm glad you Bible. We have a great Thursday, okay? See you tomorrow night for community game night. We're playing Quiplash. No, the live translation start, as in I'm translating it as we go along. They say something, I say it in English. So it would not be a complete translation, but you would get the gist of it. Yeah, still relevant, Kame, still relevant. Very relevant. Alright, I really appreciate that, Def. Thank you. That's what I love about being a variety streamer. People show up for you, not for the game you play. I could make money translating people's videos into French. But I mean, I feel like the opposite would also be true. I feel like translating people's English videos to French would be good, but translating French videos to English would probably open them up to a much wider audience. But yeah, that's actually a pretty good idea. Although I'm not sure where I could get started. Because I would like to offer translation services. But I'm not sure where I would start making money from it. And how much would I charge? How would that even work? I mean, yeah, no, that's totally understandable, that if there's a game you really want to play and you don't want to get spoiled, I totally understand. I totally understand. Oh, no. There's nothing wrong with playing older games, Def. It's all about the spin you bring to it. That's what makes a streamer. It's not the game you play. It's how you play it. Yeah, it is, Senpai. And you only need to not play for a few months. And then you get to dunk on survivors forever. Until you get back into red ranks. Hey, Formula. How you doing? Hope you're having a good Thursday. Hey, Kim. Long time no see. How have you been? Hope you've been well. I mean, that's good. I feel like some people might want to discover those games. There's some younger people that were not there when the PS3 was in bloom, so to speak. So I think you might have some audiences for that. There's a lot of traction in preserving older games. So maybe that's something to think about. Hey, welcome back, TS. Just chilling from there, just chilling. And it works for her, Trasher, it works for her. But I've been good, Kim, thank you for asking. But yeah, at the end of the day, I think there's something in there. Translating stuff. Because I feel like there's not a lot of French VTubers. So, translating for French audiences could be pretty fun. Could actually be pretty fun. Well, ITS, bye TS. That's twice now you've done this. Oh yeah, I know about that game, Death. The first one was good, the second one not so much. I liked all the light mechanics in there. And you were really, really powerful. I mean, that's a good way to differentiate yourself, Death, from others. Less known games means less competition. Well, I mean, look at it this way, Death. I'm not young. I'm actually quite old. So I know a lot of older games. Like, you know about Clock Tower. Those horror games. Man, those were scary. But I don't think many people remember those games. But I sure do. I sure do. Oh god, Agent, please don't. I should probably try playing that game at one point. Feels like it would be a fun stream. Oh yeah. They really were good. The graphics were simple. But my god, was it effective. I think there was one part in the game where you find a decapitated head. And that scared the shit out of me when I was young. I never finished it. I was too scared. So it might be worth a replay at one point. But yeah, I have a lot of things to think about. I really appreciate you guys letting me bounce ideas off of you. I feel like there might be something to that translating thing. And maybe playing older games also. Might as well leverage the fact I'm old into something that could actually turn out fun. Play games of my childhood. Oh, we just get really wrinkly. Legit. And you know, white hair. But, I mean, my species live up to 150, if we're lucky. But, it depends where we are. Some people don't live that long. I know, Kame, I'm just making fun. Oh, that explains so much, Thrasher. They did not want to compete with themselves. That's funny. Oh yeah, I think we did, Formula, we did. I remember us trying to play Uninvited on the Nintendo. Man, that game used to scare me as a child. Well, I feel like there's probably something fun to do in those old classic games. You know, this talk was very inspiring. You've given me a lot of ideas to think about. Once again, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate the teamwork of this lovely, lovely community. Love you all, you lovely bedheads. Yeah, you got the capture card, I hope that's important. Because back in 2010 you could just aim a camera at your screen and capture that way. But these days, not so much. Not so much. So you need a capture card. I recommend the Elgato HD60S. It's affordable, it's portable. You only need a USB 3 slot, and you're good. It's plug and play. Unlike some of the internal cards I've had in the past. Yeah, that was the one Formula, that wasn't invited. That's what we settled on, legit. The voting as spoken. It was either the Jeffy Nuts or the Bedheads. And the Bedheads won by landslide. There was no contest. It's like it won 2-1. Oh yes, I've heard about that death. The epic laughing meme guy died. Juan Hoya Borja. The guy that he did not create the meme. Someone memed him. But still, he was really happy about the existence of the meme. Which is a shame he passed away. So F in chat for catch W. Yep, you're ahead of the meta legit. Hey, welcome back to Chunky. I mean, he lived life to the fullest. He had a happy life. He enjoyed it. We should take a lesson from it. Yeah. 2021 was always going to be disappointing. As much as I want to admit it. 2022 has higher hopes in my head. But it's still quite a far trip to it. But yeah. A happy life is a life well lived, no matter what you ended up doing in it. As long as it was legal, of course. That's how simple life can be sometimes. I feel like humans tend to overcomplicate things. Life can be whatever you want it to be. And if you stop dealing with other people's expectations, you get a lot of more happiness in your life. I'm glad you agree, Kim. Yeah, pretty much, like, pretty much. Once you start trying to get that family plus 2.5 children plus a dog plus white picket fence and garage with cars in it, the happier you'll be in the long term. Your beauty is incomparable. Thank you for the follow. And also, thank you. Alright. It's a figure of speech, Alspina. Chasing the American dream. In a way. It's a fancy way to say that. Yeah, I wonder where this thing came from, that expression. Yeah, words are weird, Alspino. Words are weird. Jones is a very Commonwealth surname. I did not know that. Uh-oh. I recognize that look, man. It's fine. You're okay. No worries. It's good. It's all good. Alright, so... yeah. I think I got some good ideas for future streams now. Yeah, we're doing the whole Solid Snake thing. You can hear the Solid Snake and Metal Gear music. Fan? Fan? Fan! Game over. And here it is. For the badge. And also hopefully for the support. Oh my god, thank you so much for the 10 gifted sub fan. That's amazing, thank you so much. Alright, let's see who it got this time. So welcome to the mothership, to Tachanki, Ketsu, Def, Nami, Iggy, Mags 28, UZJ, Res Penis 3, and Razorman. Welcome to the mothership. And if you are a returning member, don't forget to update your keycard to retain access to the mothership. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you. Death is hit. Oh no. Someone get a medic. But I really appreciate the support. Thank you, fan. This support is what made this all possible. Every one of you contributing in your own ways. So people that watch my streams, like my YouTube videos, comment on my stuff on social medias and YouTube, is an incredible help because it promotes me to the algorithm, the all-seeing algorithm. And you live or die by the algorithm these days. So if the algorithm does not like you, you're effed in the B. So thank you for the support. It means a lot to me. And it also is incredibly helpful. So thank you. No, you're doing a lot for me there. You're doing a lot. I mean, we can adjust it if you want us, Pino. Just come in, we'll do a little fitting for you. Yep, exactly, Crasher. I really appreciate it. There's so many ways to support me. Even if you don't support me financially. Just watching my content and interacting with it is incredibly helpful. You have no idea how helpful it is. So never feel bad about not being able to support me financially. I understand. And if you do support me financially, also, thank you very much. It's a group effort, and I'm really glad you guys are here. And I will do my best not to let you down. Thank you. Yeah, pretty much, Agent. If you start doing something the algorithm doesn't like, well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it, Formula. Thank you for the 200 biddies. And for the encouraging clapping. Hold on, you're fudging the numbers, Thrasher. I don't think the algorithm likes that. But then again, I don't know. The algorithm is a mysterious force. And careers have been ended without the algorithm not giving a fuck. So... it's funny because there's no way to know what will work with that or not. Like recently it was YouTube Shorts on YouTube. And now it's not anymore. It changed again. Yeah, if you don't stream, then the algorithm does not control you, Formula. Enjoy the freedom while it lasts. Yeah, Shorts for a while were incredibly OP. But then everybody got in on it. So YouTube adjusted again. And now here we are. So I feel like a good way to know what's the algorithm like or not is to go in the private tab on your browser and see what YouTube recommends to you if they have no information on you. So what does it show you? Oh yeah, the bus shorts did pretty well, Crasher, that's true. Although the short that did the best was my first one. It has almost 500 views. And none of my videos have 500 views. So this is unheard of. Alright, let's go check it out together. Alright, let me open Incognito tab. Experiment time. Okay, so if you keep seeing a lot of VTubers, Formula, maybe they have some information GPS-wise on you. So they know your IP. And they can link into what people in your area like to watch. Oh god, no, don't do that, Agent. You're going to tank my stats on the algorithm. Alright, let's see. So, they want me to watch ASMR, ocean, music, lo-fi. Okay. Okay. Now I know they know who I am even when I'm in a private window. Look at this. Yeah, exactly. If you watch my video too often, you can get me banned for padding my stats. Alright, look here. Extraterrestrial life is one of the recommended subjects for me. I feel called out. I feel fucking called out. How do they know? How the fuck do they know? I'm in a private tab. Alright, let's see. Trending. So, Starlink, in a nutshell. New Pixar movie. Music videos. TV shows. Rocket League challenges. More Minecraft. Mr. Beast. COVID-19. Gordon Ramsay. Kitties. More Mr. Beast. Gabriel Iglesias. Mr. Beast getting chased by bounty hunters. Okay. So, there's nothing really I can use here. But yeah, Mr. Beast knows what's up. That's why he always ends up in trending. Baby biker, 4-year-old has insane motorcycle skills. Yeah, you put me on a bike, I just fall down. Dog reviews food with baby puppy. So this dog has his own YouTube channel with 20 million views per videos. I'm in the one business. Alright, let's see. Korean song list. Taylor Swift cover, Black Hole God, Climbing, Mr. Beast, Korean show, COVID, Avengers. Yeah, it's different for you, Kame. Why is that? And why do you have so much Korean content on Incognito YouTube? What makes YouTube think you would enjoy that? World million views of a 19-second video called Dog Scared by Fart. Yeah, I'm definitely in the one business. Yeah, it's probably something one of your neighbors is watching, maybe. Because I know that YouTube uses geotagging to target their content. Slime SMR videos, ew. Keanu Reeves and PS1 with Halle Berry. Dear God. $100 for every chicken nuggies. A TikToker chugged 8 scoops of pre-workout supplement. Ah, chubby emu. Happy to see you here. It's word from there, is it not? Roblox videos. Pushing Roblox role players at important parts. Yeah, that's embarrassing. Pawn Stop. John Wick. 500 days of Minecraft. No wait, 100 days of Minecraft. Oh look, the food theorists. Well then. I'm more puzzled. This brings more answers. This brings in more questions and answers, to be honest. Yeah, what the fuck? Oh yeah, the way they collect information these days, like both YouTube and anyone that collects data, is interesting. They use browser fingerprinting, like your operating system, your resolution, your settings, to find out who you are, even if you're doing incognito. So they use your IP. They use your GPS data, they use what you stream, what you watch, and they'll collate that information to make a pretty accurate detail of yourself. It's quite scary in a way, but it's beyond our control, unfortunately. Hey, good morning, Sarah. How are you doing? Always happy to see you. Saw some cool videos about how to store 1 year of food and water for 25 years, and now my YouTube is full of doomsday prepper bullshit. Yeah, I'm curious about that video now, Dad. We'll have to talk about that. But yeah, you have to be careful. Your recommended list can be influenced. I get so much weird shit on my recommended because of all the community nights and all the weird-ass videos you guys sent me. Yeah, it knows, Ben. It knows. It knows. Stop calling me out, Dad. Ah, damn, you're sick. Well, I do hope you feel better, and I hope it's not COVID. Please. But yeah. Wow, this stream went all over the place, did it not? We covered so many topics. It was maddening. It was sweet. It even got emotional at a few points. But I feel like we covered a lot of ground today. And you guys gave me a lot to think about. I don't know what they're gonna do for me left. At this point, most information gathering is for advertising purposes. So as long as our society does not fall into a dystopian nightmare of autocratic dictators, that information will not be used against us. But it might happen, so you have to be careful. Well, anyway, I have a lot of fun on these improvised streams that always end up being on Thursdays. Somehow. I guess that's the part of the week where I'm tired of playing games, so I need a little break. And I get to do it because you guys want to watch this even though I'm not playing games, which I really appreciate. Thank you. I hope this conversation was enlightening, as much as it was for me. Oh yeah, if people are spying on us, they are gonna be so fucking bored. Oh my god. I'm such a boring person. So I do relate to that. But yeah, cracking the perfect publicity with the highest probability that you will click on that ad. That's the goal. For now. Yeah, I bet they are, Keme. It's like I'm trying to look through the webcam and all I see is a gigantic beard. Ah. At least that's what I would think so, Keme, the way you describe yourself. Your incognito YouTube is Cocomelon and dancing vids. Alright, Crasher. Do you live around a lot of families with children? That's my guess, Crasher. That's my guess. The geotagging they're using to approximate your interests is based on what your neighbors are watching. Yeah, and then you hear them go, yes sir, I'd like one, and then you realize, fuck. All that posturing, I don't even have a cup of Wilkins to offer them. Because it's been discontinued for 30 years. No wait, make that 50 years. No, 60 years. Yeah, you're way too young for funeral ads, Formula. Like, I should be getting those. Your city is like 1,000 people and 80% are over the age of 65. This makes no sense. Unless they get a lot of visits from their grandchildren. random guy eating takeaway. Well, I mean, people can make a video with pretty much any subject spike. But that does sound like something I would watch. But still, that has to bring some form of value if people watch it. At least that's my theory. Yeah, we talked about it earlier. Dud. RIP to Check W. You lived a fun and happy life, I hope. Alright. So I'm getting a bit hungry. So I think I'm going to send you guys over to... Let's see. Yeah, I think I haven't raided Lyra in a while, so I think I'm gonna send you guys over to her. She's working on a 3D model. So that's always fun. But yeah. Thank you so much guys for watching. I do hope you have a great rest of your week. I'll see you tomorrow night for the community game night stream. So there's no videos tomorrow. We'll be playing Quiplash together. So if you want to sign up, join our Discord server and go into the sign up page. Alright, what did you do, Kenway? Hold on. Alright, Agent made the old version of me. God damn it, Agent. God damn it. And Pyramid just posted a picture. Well, that's how you look like, Kame. Wait, is that some gray in your beard? Wait, how old are you, Kame? Is that just the lighting? Alright, you have a great day, Elspina. Ah, stress. Yeah, I need a little bit of white in my hair. But I'm 36, so I don't know. Yeah, Formula. When Kami said they were like skinny hybrid, they were not kidding. Oh, it's probably the white of the shirt. You know, the density of your beard reminds me of Sequisha. So if you just let yourself have a mustache like him, you could give Sequisha a run for his money. My god, that's a full beard. Yeah, either young Dumbledore, but I feel like Skinny Hagrid is a more... Oh, sorry, we're looking at the show and tell channel of our Discord server. Kame posted a picture of themselves. I'm not showing it on stream for personal reasons. Alright, well, that was a fun little aside. I almost forgot I was ending the stream. Oh yeah. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch directly if you have enjoyed the show today. I'm getting close to my 3,000 follower goal. And we're trying to hit it before July, so it would be fun to hit it. And if you want to get more alien content in your life, don't forget to follow me on my social medias. So there's my Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and my YouTube channel for exclusive content. Every week. And also my Discord server if you want to see Kami's beard. That's a selling point now, apparently. And there is also my Patreon if you want to support me directly and also get some goodies like exclusive desktops and early access to content. It's a great way to support me. Thank you to my patrons, Wallgeist and Church Tita. I appreciate it. Thank you. Alright, you all have a great time. I'm sending you guys over to Kiri. No wait, not Kiri. Lyra. I raided Curie recently, but I have not raided the Lyra in a while. And she just started too, so we're gonna go hang out with her. So you all have a lovely, lovely rest of your day. I will see you tomorrow night for the Quiplash Community Night stream. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I hope you'll join us, even if it's only to be part of the audience. Alright. See you tomorrow. And remember, tomorrow is a new day. Anything is possible. Take care, and see you soon. Man, that was a lot of fun. Alright, let's go. So if you want to learn a little bit about 3D modeling, I feel like you're gonna have a lot of fun with this. Lyra is a great 3D modeler. And if you want a 3D model, she's one of the person I would recommend. Her and, well, yes. I lost my foot of thought. I guess I'm getting more hungry than I thought. Alright, let's go. We'll have a great time. See you soon. Peace out.